Good morning. Today is July 12th. I finally got a haircut. Just wanted to give a quick update on the veggie garden and then we'll move over to the perennial gardens. But look at these bush beans and they are full of flowers. So we are going to have a good yield there. I'm going to have to find some way to support that, I think. I will do that after this. And here is the okra, which appears to be doing something. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. And there's another bush bean there. This squash plant is not doing well. Something's eating it, so I may just pull it up. And here is the hot pepper, which hopefully will get some flowers. The beets are going crazy. I'm going to have to harvest those soon. There appears to be some sticking out. Green beans, green peppers, red peppers, and look at the tomatoes. It's full of fruit. Oh, there's one that's almost red down there. So we got quite a variety of tomatoes. And then, if Misha wants to zoom in, you can see that I can actually pick this zucchini. So maybe I'll pick it, my first zucchini. How do you pick these things? Oh, I think I'll wait. It's almost ready to pick. It's almost the length of my hand. So we'll just wait another day or two. So that's got 3 zucchinis and that's got 1 zucchini. Okay, so on to these beautiful perennial gardens here. If Michelle wants to just pan from a distance these beautiful orange daylilies and the hostas are starting to flower. I just think that looks so beautiful. I know these green hostas have taken over and I've actually shadowed some of the other variegated hostas, but I think that looks just stunning. So the elderbush is huge. It's going to need a trim, especially on the sides. And if Michelle can just stand over here and pan down the length of this garden, and you can see that the Russian sage is starting to bloom. And behind that, actually, we'll just talk about the distance first. You can see the daisies, how beautiful they look. And the phlox, that purple phlox that's standing up there. And yes, we have lots of daylilies here. They don't seem to grow very tall, but there's a lot of buds and there's a few deep, what would you call that? It's almost like a rust color lily there. And yes, we're still waiting for the black-eyed Susans to open up, but there'll be lots of those. And we've also got some more coreopsis that's blooming there. Okay, so that's it for the side here. We're going to move on to the back. Hello again. We're on the back of the garden now, the back garden. And here's some more blooming hostas. These are the variegated hostas. They produce purple flowers as well. Next to the coral bells, which this one doesn't have any blooms, but I see that the one next to it here, we're starting to get signs of the white flowers appearing. These ladies' mantle, they look okay. I've trimmed some of them, but they're okay. They look a bit shabby once the bloom is finished, but that's okay. So if you step back, Mish, and pan from a distance, I will walk behind you. The back garden here. So we've got the sedum that's almost done, and look at the lavender. Beautiful smelling lavender. And then we've got the speedwell here, and I am going to be getting some, these are perennial hibiscus, so we'll get some of those, but this speedwell looks good and the bees love it. More sedum that needs cutting next to these beautiful daisies, which look as nice as the ones on the side, and the white phlox is starting to come out. And what I like about that is the aroma. They're really nice, or the fragrance. It's beautiful. And then here we have the Japanese painted fern, which loves this spot, so it's doing well, producing lots of new ferns. Next to the astilbe. Oh, look at, there's a flower on there. Oh, the spiders like it. And there's a flower appearing there. And then we've got these beautiful hostas, which I love. They produce such a display on this corner. And they are blooming. Looks like the bloom is peaked, and there's an earwig on there. Yeah. So that's it for that. The side is here. Here we are on the north side of the house. Although I stopped harvesting the rhubarb, something tells me I may have a few decent pieces there. Some more flowering hostas next to the columbine that's long gone, and the herb garden. So this stuff goes crazy. This is tarragon, but finally my parsley is showing some signs of growth. It got eaten at the beginning, but now it's doing well. Something's eating the basil. And of course the sage that always appears here, which is lovely because it smells so good and tastes good. I got to find a recipe to make that. So I think now we will pan this side quickly next to the garage. You can see that the columbines are all done, but the hostas are getting ready to flower. And now we will go to the front. Here we are at the front. Just wanted to show you the hydrangeas. And we had a lot of rain the past few days, so they've kind of toppled over, but even though I did provide a support in the front there, I don't know what happened, but anyway, the hydrangeas look pretty spectacular there. And the other thing I wanted to show you, we shall come over here, is the beautiful lavender. Look at this lavender. It's just gone nuts. Can you get it from like that angle so we can see? Look at this lavender. It's just gorgeous. Oh, there's a grasshopper on there. Cute. And what is this called again? This bush. This bush is called a, I can't remember, but it's got beautiful flowers on it right now. Sedum and, I forget the name of that, but it'll come to me. And the flowering hostas. There's more beautiful flowering hostas there, and flowering sedums. And look at this, even the chicks and hens produce some flowers. There's 2 flowers there. Oh, and there's one hiding over there. So there's 3 flowers on those chicks and hens. They're always kind of unusual, but interesting. So that's kind of a quick overview of the front garden. With Ruby being nosy. Okay, let's go. There's another angle of the south side of the house here. All these tall flowers that unfortunately are falling over. And another view of the elderbush. How huge it is. Producing some elderberries. We can make wine. And that's it.